Hey, 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 mamas, and welcome to Mom's Mouthing Off podcast with Christina and Diane. Join us as we talk about all things kids, marriage, and everyday adulting in a judgment-free zone. Because let's face it, this shit is hard.
And came with no instructions. So trying to keep it all together can seem near impossible. Here, we'll share our shit show stories in hopes that you find comfort in knowing you're not alone and that we all have those moments that just make you want to say, "What the fuck?"
Howdy, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Hello there.
Howdy, partner.
Oh, for like Toy Story 4
Toy
you
Story
just thought.
4.
Have you seen it yet?
I have not.
Me either.
Actually, I think I'm going to try and bring them tomorrow to the cheap theater.
They
in
have
Smithfield.
a Toy Story 4?
I think
They're
it's
ready?
on Tuesdays. It's not Howl, but the other one. I
Okay.
think it's $5.50 on
That's not bad.
Tuesdays.
You'll have to tell me how it is.
Yes.
We'll have to do a review next week of Toy
yes,
Story
yes,
4.
yes, yes. So, hi, Diane.
Hi, Christina.
How are you?
I've been good. We're about an hour behind schedule, but that's okay.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
So first of all, I walked down my stairs because
Dear Lord.
Christina came to my house tonight,
Mm-hmm.
and we both scared the living shit out of each other, even though she heard me come down the stairs.
You know what? I heard you, but I guess at the same time, like I wasn't really paying attention, and I was literally downstairs for a good 15 minutes.
I know.
Like
I didn't have. I was putting the kids to
which
bed,
is fine.
Yeah.
But you caught me off guard because I was standing there, and you scared me.
And it's funny because we're reading the book to the kids, and I thought to myself, I'm like, oh, gonna have my Apple Watch on, and I thought to myself, I was like, oh, I'm like, gosh, Christina hasn't texted me yet. Let me go find my phone, and and I didn't realize that I had taken a quick body shower, like around 7:00,
Right.
and threw my watch back on. I didn't hear her. I didn't have my phone on. I didn't realize that you have to sign back into your watch even if you get a message. I would think you would at least get a little buzz, and then it would make you put the code in to then see your message. So that's why I didn't know you were here.
I didn't know. I'm not fancy enough to own an Apple Watch. I've only wanted one for 4 years now. As you were.
Edward.
Uh-huh.
So Christina asks me this loaded question, and I'm like, oh fuck. She's like, so how'd you say it? You're like
Something along lines of so I know how you guys are in dog people.
and then she slowly starts to walk to the garage door, and I'm like, oh my god, you didn't buy me a dog, did you? Because I ain't taking it.
I don't fucking want it.
Nothing against dogs. I didn't grow up with a dog, so I've said before, I am good with my goldfish and my 2 children.
And as I was driving to your house down the block, I found a stray dog, and the dog person in me, who if my dog was missing, that's when I see a dog on the street, that's my first thing I think is I picture Bacardi walking down the street and being lost. So my first instinct is always to, oh my God, this dog is lost. I need to find its home, stat. If people are looking for it, it needs to go home. So I came. She was super friendly. She got straight in the car. Usually every time I go to get a dog, for the most part, it's
I'll give you that.
skittish. And it's run away, and you gotta almost fight with it to kind of get it to come with you. But anyway, so she came right in the car. She was super sweet, didn't bark at all. And then so I'm at your house for usually when I come when we're recording in your house, I come and within 2 minutes someone's coming down the stairs. It's 2 minutes, 5 minutes. I'm walking back and forth between the kitchen and outside to make sure the dog's not tearing my shit up. It's 7 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, where is everybody? And now I don't want to yell up because I know you're trying to do the bedtime routine, and I'm not gonna
Next time we were just reading a book to them, so they were
I didn't want and then if they were to hear dog, where's the dog? I want to see. And then you would have been like, what the fuck? I was just putting them to bed, and now you got them all hyped up about a fucking dog. So
good luck putting them to bed. That's what I would have said.
Exactly.
You go find this dog owner.
So finally, I tell Tim and Diane that there's a dog in the car, and I need their phone to take a picture so that they can post it to their Facebook page, and they both looked at me.
Tim couldn't care less. I mean, he could, but he was just like,
nope, both of them looked at me like I dragged a dead cat in here by its fucking tail. How fucking dare I?
Hey. I got in the car and I went and helped.
I don't know if it was you or Tim, and you were like, I see stray dogs every day, and we just drive right past it. This neighborhood is full of stray dogs.
I feel like there's always a dog loose in my neighborhood. Always. Always. The last one I saw actually was like the white yappy one, and he was running around in the backyards. Like there was, even if I tried, there was no getting to this dog. He was just booking it.
Right.
And that just,
That's when we lived in the old neighborhood, I once followed, there was like these two dogs, and they would not let me get near them. And so I'm like taking their pictures and I'm posting it everywhere. I followed them for an hour. So I already see
I feel like vaguely remember that. Yeah. See, but the other thing is the fear in me. I did not grow up with dogs, so I honestly fear dogs. Like I really do. I don't. I don't know. They're animals. They could bite me.
Do you remember did I tell you about, I think it was about a year ago, I found a dog like over like I don't know, like downtown, like one of the blocks behind the downtown area. And I called my mom, and I'm like, I'm trying to get talk to my mom and coax the dog into the car, and finally got it in the car, and I brought it home.
Was your mom doing secret powers over the phone?
No, I don't know. I just
support?
For moral support.
Gotcha.
In case I didn't know. It was again, it
bit you or something.
It was like a decent size, it was a pit bull, which, you hear the stories about pit bulls, but I don't it's still a dog and it's lost. So I'm going to attempt, but I have the kids in the car.
Oh,
so I'd like someone to know if, 911 needs to be called at some point. So anyway, so I get the dog into the car.
Wait. A straight pit bull in your car with your kids?
Yeah.
I can't. I can't.
But she was super sweet, and she was
like that moment.
She was a puppy, but she was a pit bull, so she's a big puppy.
Yeah.
But anyway, I got her home, and now I'm trying to find the mother or the parents of the fucking dog. And Bacardi is losing his shit. He's not having it, barking, what it was that I brought into the house, just going bananas. Finally, hours and hours and hours later, I find the owners of this dog, and they could act like they could give shit that we have the dog. Well, we'll get there when we get there. And I mean, it was 9 o'clock at night. Oh, yeah, okay. So 2 hours later, they finally arrive for the dog. And I'm like, if that was my fucking dog, I would drop everything to go find my fucking dog.
Because most people that have dogs, that's
Love
like
them,
a child.
Yes. Yes, it's a part of your fucking family.
Exactly.
Yes.
So back to our story real
quick.
That's okay.
Where were we?
So I decided to get in the car with Christina and drive, because Tim's like, well, the owners are probably walking around looking for the dog,
Well, you should have left it there where you found it, because now the owners are that's where they're going to look for it.
So I get in the car with her. And mind you, again, I got out of the shower an hour before this or so. So I am no underwear, no bra. I'm wearing a pair of shorts that I'm going to wear to bed.
Oh, my God.
And a gray shirt with no bra on. Because I knew it was just going to be Christina. Hey, girls, when you can wear no bra, you wear no bra. I mean, let's get real here. So I decided to hop in the car with her. And now we're just driving, and we're asking random neighbors that are outside their house if they know whose dog this is. I posted on Facebook.
Wait. Before, first, Diane gets to the car. Diane has not come out. I'm already there 10 minutes talking to you about the dog, give or take, around. Diane gets to the car, and she's like, hey, dog, or whatever, bullshit he said. And I was
Nice to her.
I turned around to the dog. I'm like, don't let her fool you. She doesn't like you.
I said, hey, buddy.
Sorry, go ahead.
It was a very sweet dog.
It was.
So we posted on Facebook. We asked a few neighbors. One of us kind of directs us. Oh, she leans in the car and she spins the collar around. And as she did that, I saw a plate on it. So it wasn't a dangling tag. It was a tag that was bolted on to.
I know this is a very curly haired. It was some kind of labradoodle something or other. It was lots of hair. So
we finally found the house it belongs to, the number. We're calling the number. No one's answering. Leave a message. Then we quickly find out she's knocking on the door, ringing the bell, and then we see another neighbor out. So she walks across the street and asks him, and he's like, "Oh, I think I saw them leave for vacation.
We don't know them that well. We don't talk to them very often, but they were all packed up. I think they went camping." And I'm like, "Oh, great."
I'm trying to call them on Facebook audio, like, it's
because you had posted on your Facebook group, and then somebody had tagged them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and then ended up being that house that was the address on it, because the profile had a picture of them in front of their house, and we're like, yep, that's definitely them. So thankfully he finally answered your phone call, and he was at the gym. So, and he'd be like, I'll be there in 5 minutes.
I don't know how she got out of the house. All the doors are locked.
And apparently one of the kids left the side door open.
Yeah.
So that's how the dog got out. But let's just paint you guys a picture here. So he comes over to get the dog. Just a reminder, I'm wearing all light gray, no bra, out of the shower. And
I'm already out of the car because I'm standing at the back door petting the dog until the owner arrives.
So the owner comes over all buff, looking good, all sweaty from the gym. And super nice guy, too. And here I am doing the no bra arm.
Well, the door was shut and it was dark out, so I'm thinking you can't really see anything. Yeah. So then I thought what appeared to me, we were headed towards the end of the conversation. Like, thanks for the dog, no problem, yada yada. We'll be on our way now. So I opened the door and the light turns on and shines a light on Diane's braless self. And then he starts in with a whole new conversation. And now at this point, I can't just close the door. So in my head, I know what she's thinking. And she's doing the crossed-armed, universal stands for I have no bra.
Wearing a bra.
I feel like this is
you are
a topic
see my
that we
titties.
talk about every week now. The universal stands for no bra.
We'll have to post a picture of it.
Oh,
but yeah,
God.
so thankfully you saved the day.
Yes.
But
thank you for the assist.
Let's just talk about how many mailboxes Christina almost took out of us trying to find it. She first almost took out my neighbor's mailbox. Let's just let you guys know Christina cannot back up for shit.
Hey, in the episode about the car, didn't I say
she needs a camera,
I want a backup camera? Yes. Well, this is why.
Yes. So not
at least
only
the beep 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 would have told me I was approaching something.
So she almost took out my neighbor's. Then within 5 seconds later, almost took out mine. And then some other one when we were trying to turn around, but it was quite adventurous the first hour.
Oh, God.
And here we are.
That's what I get for trying to do a good deed.
No, that was very nice of you.
Yes, thank you for the assist, not just saying get the fuck out until you find the owner.
And just so you don't think I'm a horrible human, the other day...
for the record, I don't think you guys are horrible humans.
Know.
I think you're just not dog people. You don't have a dog, so you don't get
I don't.
You don't get my need to find that dog owner and not just hi, bye dog. I think it's I don't think you're a horrible person or Tim, so I'm sorry.
You know what I did? Let me boost myself here. You know what I did do the other day? And it felt good. And I don't know what made me think of to do it, but I bought the guy in McDonald's in the drive-thru behind me his breakfast.
Very nice.
Yes, I made sure there was only one person in the car first.
That was the guy who was sent by 20 of his
co-workers to buy lunch. It came out to $4, but and the guy was like, "Do you want me to tell him anything?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Just I want to buy it." Because I had never done that before. And I remember a while back someone had bought me a coffee without me really knowing. So I was like, I need to pay it forward again. And
I'm like, that has happened to me before where somebody's done that for me. And I'm like, I get super awkward in those moments. So this is how it went down. I was back home in New York, 7-Eleven. I'm buying a coffee. The guy in front of me is buying a coffee. He pays for his coffee and he turns around and points to me. He's like, I want to buy her coffee too. So the guy rings up my coffee and I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, oh, thank you. Do you want any money? Yeah.
You offered him money.
I totally offered him money.
I'll pay you double. 5% interest.